Ryan, you did it. What'd you say? Never mind, Grandma.
I was so cringe that he needed another year of life to separate himself from what I said.
You know, Bobby, I've seen some horrors out there, but what you just said...
You are good. You're like my buddy at the gym, Jalapeno, who thinks that he has magic powers and he can go heal people. So he goes to people who have a bad leg or something. He'll drive like to Tennessee and just like...
No way.
For $700.
Wow.
And then go back home.
What a good racket.
Meanwhile, he walks like someone shot him 8 minutes ago.
Like, why
Can't fix himself.
Charity starts at home, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that magic, I didn't think I could do magic, but I remember another cringe thing. This was when I was about 7 years old. There were like cute girls walking by me in the Greenway.
Can't only be cringe at 7, dude, but okay, we'll hear you out.
I wanted to get their attention. They were like over there. So I pretended I was like, there was wind, and I was pretending I could control the wind. So I was going like...
Now you're just being gay and you're talking about yourself, and you're like, how cute am I? God, you're fucking.
That's not cringy.
No, it's you talking about how cute you were, and we're all supposed to go, what a cutie. Fuck off.
I don't think that's please. Cute at all.
Ugh. I was so cringe when I was a baby.
It's pretty gay, but go ahead, Scotty.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, my call-in screen said something else, but I thought of something better. I'm getting married in about 85 days to my love, and she's amazing. And I was wondering if you had any advice for some young, God-serving young people who are looking to get married.
Well, you probably can't afford this if you're just getting married, but I would advise separate bathrooms as much as possible. Is that possible?
I don't think so, but we can make boundaries.
Yeah, I mean,
I can lock her up and allow her to go to the bathroom once a day, and at that time I'll be out of the house.
Yeah, and then when you get a house that you can, you don't have a house, you have an apartment, I assume.
Yeah.
So when you get a house, you make sure you get 2 bathrooms and you have a separate bathroom. But my advice is what I always say on this show, which is you're never done courting. You know, you never want to be seen like picking your ass and smelling it. You want to wear suits. She should wear heels. Obviously not every day, but sometimes. And, she's not your roommate. She's a woman you're courting. And here's an analogy I've said 100 times, but you don't want to show her a weakness. You don't want to show her. You tell your buddy. Here's the example. You're running down the street with a chocolate cake. You trip, and your face falls right into the cake, and you're covered in chocolate cake. That's a funny story to tell your friends. You should definitely act it out, show them, explain the cake. They'll be very amused. Do not tell your wife that story. Throw the cake in the garbage, clean your face off, go get a new cake, say that they fucked up and it's not ready yet. Like, don't be vulnerable around her. But Billy Joel said, tell her about it, tell her all your crazy dreams, and he was promptly dumped. So don't get into this mind frame where you guys are soulmates and you can shit while she's brushing her teeth. That's the beginning of the end. Always keep a stiff upper lip. If she's freaking out about turbulence on the plane, you hold her hand and you explain that it's just a bus in the sky. And there's more bus accidents than there are plane accidents. So we're actually less safe on a Greyhound bus than we are on this plane. And then you can quietly shit your pants and look out the window going, we're going to fucking die. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, that's good.
Never give in.
Jason.
Hush, hush. Keep it down now. Voices carry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah. So you guys had a video a couple weeks ago.
That's a lie.
Some context to it. It was that off the grid with that Nicole chick and like her husband or whatever. In any case, she went to the high school that I went to.
Oh, I saw you wrote into the show.
What was that?
You wrote into the mailbag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she went She went to my high school, but I think you asked in the videos, like, how do they make their money or something like that. And she came from a pretty nice family. I think the guy has, like, all the money, but she's doing OnlyFans for, like, a ton of money. And that's basically how they get their money, I guess, living up there. So we've got, like, I think the count's 4 porn stars now from my high school. It's pretty wild. We got a pretty high ratio. But, yeah, I just want to put some context to that.
So, and didn't he dump his wife?
I'm not sure. He didn't go to our high school. He, I think he lived in, like, Washington, like Vancouver or something. But all I know is that she has a sister in my grade, and she was at our high school. And we have actually a lot of people that were pretty decent friends with her, and they just stumbled across all this nonsense. She's got like 500K subscribers on YouTube.
Oh my God!
And
What's her name?
Her name is Nicole, and I think I don't know what her last name is. It was last name was Wineland when she went to my high school up in Oregon. But yeah, now she's just with that dude up there, and she's cranking out like OnlyFans, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, and she's making, I guess, really good money because they're doing crazy shit.
And what's their YouTube called?
YouTube is, I think it's just like Off the Grid with Jake and Nicole.
Oh.
And she's like half naked in like the first video that you find.
All right, thanks for calling. I remember her being fucking insanely hot. But if you're on OnlyFans, you're a prostitute. You're not a sex worker. There's no such thing as a sex worker. Those are oxymorons. That's an oxymoron. That's like saying I'm a shit worker. What do? I go poo-poo. Well, if you charge people to see that, then you're a disgusting person who takes a shit. Sex is something we all do. It's a bodily function, and it's very pleasant, especially when you're with the one you love. When you sell that, you're selling the most sacred part of yourself. I'm not talking about men, although it is kind of weird with men. Like Jacob Wohl has a very successful OnlyFans account. It's all faggots paying him money to see him work out. And I'm like, he's like, I make tons of money. I go, yeah, but you're a prostitute. But I don't really have a lot of stigma with that. Whatever. Gays can admire a dude. It's not really as sad as a woman. A woman has, and I try to explain this to my daughter, your chastity is like a bank account. It's like a bag of gold coins. And it's given to you at puberty. Oh, you start having your period? Here's a bag of gold coins. They're finite. So if you fuck everything that moves, your bag is empty and no one wants it anymore. It's like a guy's dick is a key. A woman's pussy is a lock. If a key could go into every lock and work, it's a pretty cool key. I'd want that key. If a lock accepts every single key it takes, it's a shitty lock. It doesn't exist. So these women throwing away their gold coins, they think, hey, look, I got all this money. I traded in my gold coins for cash. Yeah, but there's less gold coins in your satchel. Oh, she's not that hot.
Put up for kindling and firewood. It's all untreated. It's right here, spruce and cedar.
Where's the nude?
And
I thought she's in the first video. She's nude.
Yeah, I've been scrubbing. So in the thumbnail, she's shirtless in every one of them almost, right? You know,
yeah.
She got her butt cheeks.
Every single one. She's shirtless and showing her butt cheeks.
Yeah.
And then you click on it and he's talking about firewood.
Looking like a bulky David Spade.
What a fucking loser he is. Farming your wife out.
Gosh, you're stuck.
If you're not jealous, you're a piece of shit. I remember my wife, when we were dating, they were doing a recreation of that Jimi Hendrix cover where everyone's shirtless. And she goes, all my friends are doing this. This artist is doing a recreation of Jimi Hendrix album cover. Would you be okay with me being part of that? And I was like, no, you're not doing that. Absolutely not. And I think she appreciated
They like
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember a black girl dumped me once because I wasn't jealous enough. She wanted me to to beat her during sex and be like, you looking at another man? What the fuck, you crazy bitch? I don't know why I did it in a black accent. But that was absurd levels of jealousy. But a normal level of jealousy is, I don't want you being a prostitute. For fuck's sakes.
Is that the cover?
Yeah, Ryan, that's the cover.
Well, I don't see any
That's
nudity.
the Jimi Hendrix album with all the hot chicks with their tits out.
By scroll.
And by hot chicks, I meant cobras. And by tits, I meant none.
I did a lot. I don't know. I just did a lot of scrolling. I don't see it.
Okay.
What's the album called? Or tits.
Jimi Hendrix, Naked Ladies. Try. I'm pretty sure it was Jimi Hendrix. Boom, ba doom, ba doom, doom.
Oh, Electric Ladyland.
Yeah. I like how you say that like that was the missing link.
Well, I got the moderate search, so that probably doesn't help.
Why do you have that?
Because every time we show nudity, we say not safe for work, and it's a big deal. And anytime I went on a picture and there was like nudity around it, you were like, for fuck's sake, there's like a dick right there.
Well, take off the filter, please.
It's off.
Well, the Electric Ladyland is still digitized.
That's a good point. I don't know what Electric Ladyland uncensored.
Detective Shitty strikes again. It's the filter I have.
Whoops. Yeah, Electric Ladyland. 716.
Gavin, I was just wondering, what the fuck are you talking about with your satchel and the bag of gold coins?
That's a woman's chastity.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. I was wondering, I'm reading your book right now, and I was wondering if you can elaborate more on Sally Wu.
You have a strangely Lithuanian accent.
I do.
Is that where you're from?
I do?
Yeah.
No, I'm Buffalo.
Huh. I thought I heard an Eastern European accent.
Yeah,
there.
I'm reading your book. I'm reading your book, and I can't stop laughing. I wear a retainer, so maybe that's it.
Oh, okay. Aren't you a little old for a retainer?
No, just at night. Here, wait.
What?
Is that better? How's that? Is that better?
A little bit, yeah. Still sound retarded.
All right. Yeah, I'm reading your book, and I was laughing my ass off at your Sally Wu stories, and I was wondering if you can elaborate.
Well, I had to change all the names because for legal purposes. So, which one was Sally Wu? Was she the one who did like naked newscasting? What was her job?
No, she was the one that you had the Asian gangbang with in 2000 and then 2003. The one with the Asian chick with a fat ass.
Oh, the one I almost married.
Yeah, I'm at the Asian threesome, 2003. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, she was Filipina.
Oh.
If she had a big ass,
Yeah,
then I think I know who it was. Yeah, I often wonder what life would have been like if I had married her, because she was just so fucking horny. But I think you're remembering your early 20s when you think of girls that you dated back then, and you're assuming that their libido would continue into your 50s, which is not necessarily true. But yeah, she was amazing, man. What a smoke
That's
show.
great. All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, thanks for calling. I mean, what am I going to say without revealing her identity?
Matt.